Welcome to another of our track test videos. This one's going to be a little different than usual because it's not every day you bump into a C6 Rolex race car. All right, this is Mike from Georgian Bay Motorsports, and you're the man responsible for this creation.
Yeah, it's something we built back in the day, 2008, 2009, as part of the Rolex series with a little bit of help from GM. So it had been used about 6 races back then for development and so on, and then basically went in storage. So we thought we'd get it out and have some fun. So
it went into storage, I guess, because of the financial
budgets.
crisis.
Yeah, exactly. When GM had their downturn, the purse strings were drawn back, and consequently it went on the shelf and covered up, and
you're just now unearthing it again.
Kind of forgot about it actually. And we went out there in the storage unit and said, well, let's get the car out, and either run it and have some fun, or run it and sell it, whichever. So
yeah, well, I'm glad you brought it up because it's pretty rare for us to see a car like this at our little local racetrack here.
Yeah.
It's a full tube frame chassis.
Full tube frame chassis, ground up construction. To Rolex Grand Am Rolex back in the day.
Okay. And you were saying it's a full carbon fiber body.
Full carbon fiber body, top to bottom. Body itself, brand new without paint, is about 107 pounds.
Wow.
So
it's incredibly light.
Pretty light.
And the whole package weighs how much?
2450.
2450 in a Corvette. That's crazy. And you were saying the motor is an LS6.
LS6. Again, back then in 2008, 2009, it had to be a stock LS6 motor.
Okay.
You were allowed blueprinting and balancing and so on. You're allowed rod bolts and some, head studs and stuff like that. But in terms of tuning, no, that was it.
Okay.
Right now, in its present form, we just for playing around, we put in the GM hot cam kit, which has brought it up about 60 horsepower from where it was.
Okay.
And just livens it up a little bit.
Yeah, you were saying on Sasha's dyno, maybe like 440-ish.
440 at the wheels, yeah, which is still pretty calm and cool and collected, and it just runs all day doing that.
And in a 2,400 pound car, it's still a pretty attractive
still
power to weight
zippy,
ratio for sure.
Yeah.
What about brakes and suspension? What's under there?
Full Elcons, 6 piston up front, 4 piston out back.
Okay.
And then Penske's all the way around as well, 4-way adjustable Penske's.
4 ways, okay.
Yeah.
That would confuse me. I have a hard enough time with one knob. And the wheel and tire package, you're on a Continental.
Again, right now, today we're running Continentals only because we got them from a friend of ours, Andrew, as takeoffs from their World Challenge Mustangs.
Right. And obviously it's got all the safety gear inside. It's got the full roll cage, Kirky race seats, all that good stuff in there.
Yeah, normally it has proper race tech seating for endurance racing, but for playing around, we put a couple of seats in so we can take some people around and have some fun.
Great idea.
So yeah, full halon fire suppression as well. All the stuff that we had to have back in the day.
Right, pretty awesome. And as it turns out, Sasha, who did the tuning on the motor, is also a racing driver, and a very good one. So good, in fact, that Mike is trusting him to get behind the wheel here.
Absolutely, yeah, why not?
So we're going to throw him in there with some GoPros and see what kind of lap time he can turn.
Sure.
You only have 10 meters of cord.
So Sasha, it's not a 350Z, but it's pretty close. Front engine, rear wheel drive, big sticky tires. What'd you think?
I like rear wheel drive cars.
Yeah, they're fun.
I like front engine rear wheel drive cars.
Yes.
So
That's your happy place?
I hopped into this thing and felt pretty comfortable after a couple laps.
Yeah.
It's fun with a dog box. The first time I've driven a
Also an H
pattern dog box.
Oh, okay.
So that was cool. Left foot braking with the blips, but with the dog box. And yeah, otherwise, interesting. The solid rear axle. That was kind of new to me.
Yeah.
Definitely feel like you feel and hear it in braking.
Okay.
What it's doing.
Is it hopping a little bit on you?
Yeah, it's kind of like a hopping, or you hear the locking through
Okay.
the transmission. I actually don't think it was hopping. I wouldn't say it was hopping, but you definitely hear stuff that's going on back
Okay.
there.
That you wouldn't normally expect to hear.
Yeah, I feel like it was different. I
Okay.
can't really put my finger on it.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. Mike asked me to drive it just so we can get it ready to, get all the bugs out of it if
Yeah.
there's any. Well, there were none. The car ran flawlessly today. I guess in case it goes to a new owner.
Sure.
So we were hoping to get in the 13s today.
Yeah. You were close.
Didn't quite-
14.7.
Didn't quite get there.
Which puts you second fastest on our lap time leaderboard.
All right.
Behind your own car.
Behind Kels.
Behind his own Kels with
You
me
driving,
driving.
Kels, so that's good.
Kels has gone a second or so faster with you driving than 12, 5, 12,
I think it's a low 12. I don't
low
remember
12, okay.
exactly.
Well, that just shows you what a pro can do versus an old man. And this car looked super composed out there. Like
It's just a tire. The tire that's on it is a endurance racing tire.
Mhm.
It's used. So if it had an equivalent, like the Michelin that we
Yeah.
had on Kels,
Yes.
or when you drove it a brand new Pirelli,
Yeah.
then it would have been in the 12s too, or 11s. Like this car, the thing about this car is it's got a really long first gear.
Yes.
It's geared for most sport.
Right.
So first gear in this car was 90 miles an hour.
Oh, wow.
So around here, first
Yeah.
gear, you're coming out of corners and there's just nothing there yet.
Waiting, yeah.
So if it was actually an effort with this for this track,
Right.
geared properly with sticky tires to take advantage of this cold day,
Yes.
it would be in the 11s. I'm pretty sure.
Well, it looked fantastic. Those Penske dampers must be really good because
Sure.
through the bumpy parts here where
Yeah, you
most
don't
cars look nervous, they just look
Yeah.
smooth through there. So impressive
Yeah,
car.
it's a really cool car.
Thank you very much for watching, everybody. We really appreciate all the support. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up for more track tests. And don't be afraid to look up On Point Dyno if you need some ECU tuning or even some race prep services. You help people go fast in lots of different ways. So go look this guy up and look us up for swag at speedacademy.shop.
Yeah, it's a fun car.